Jumping out the Camino, slept at gas station, smell like hot Cheetos. Quarter softcore on a TiVo, modern meatloaf. Breathe smoke, got a vegan bitch in the Peace Corps. All she ever do is ask me what I eat meat for. Hold up, pause, always over the quota. Boss, wake up in polo, sleep in Lacoste. Travel across the world, but that didn't faze me. Couple people that I know that happen to play me. Once they start to realize that I'm actually crazy. Shit, I'm actually crazy.
What's between heaven and hell? I think it's something that's a world that's very confusing, and it seems like the harder you try to understand it, the less you understand it. And honestly, I really don't think you'll ever figure it out until you die. So in the eastern parts of the world, like Japan, where I am now, the general consensus is that life is a never-ending loop of reincarnation, and the only real break from that is becoming a Buddha, which is to say there is no Buddha God to look towards. Only those who have become Buddha are examples of those who have reached this state of realizing that none of this really matters, and that's exactly why it matters. This is liberating because it means you can finally be in the moment. So this awakened state in Japan is called Satori, and my favorite Chinese translation is literally NG, which means awakened state, because it's an instantaneous feeling that you have without even trying. It just comes to you. And it only happens when you're not trying to find enlightenment, you're not trying to be awakened, but it happens when you lose your mind and are unable to find it. Like a baby seeing the world for the first time, there's no worries in the world because they're too busy taking it all in for the very first time. You ever see a baby, in a stroller going by, just like, whoa, just like looking at the world, just like, damn, this place is awesome. Where am I? What am I doing? I don't even care. That's a baby. And Buddhas are babies. Really, they've tapped into that again. And it's not something you can really read about at all, or even hear about. It's actually something you can only experience. And the no mind state to people in the west of the world, they believe that like this is some woo-woo shit, and it's so foreign to us in the Western world that we don't even try to really understand it. But the no mind state is those brief moments in life where absolutely everything in the entire universe feels like it is in its right place. Now, being awakened in a Satori state is like your skin is no longer what separates you from the world. You become one with the world with only your senses to navigate it. Loneliness is for people who need validation and comfort from others. The chosen man no longer fills his time with distractions to avoid being alone with himself. He can sit in silence without needing it to end. He no longer needs to be around people to feel complete. Loneliness is just unfamiliar stillness of mind. And of course, those who are awake seek out others who are also awake, to spend time with. But those conversations are rare and obvious. I permanently deleted all of my social media accounts recently because I'm done pretending there's any substance in that type of social interaction, and I'm done living my life with the subconscious thought that this would look good on Instagram. Fuck that. Like, I'm up here right now in Kobe, Japan, with the most amazing view ever. And I only found this by wandering aimlessly through like abandoned parks and stuff, and I just went up Google Maps like, how do I get back? And I just saw this like random, I think it's like Neptune's Point or something like that, like just totally random, and it's the best view of the entire city. And I'm probably the only American who's ever found this place. And I actually met some South Koreans that I talked to about Cheongju-young, and there was this girl that was here that I took a video of. She was just turned 20 and she's up here celebrating, and it just loving life. And I would have never had that experience if I simply went up here, took a picture for Instagram, and then went back down the mountain. You know, traveling, you know, to the other side of the world by yourself is a crazy thing to do, obviously, but you have to do stuff like that in life because it's too short. Because I truly believe that meaning is not your purpose in life. Meaning comes from the melody that is life. It doesn't matter what it's playing. It just matters that it is playing. And that's something I could only realize by being in this country and seeing the Shinto arches in Kyoto and seeing the Buddha temples and talking to Japanese people that are just in flow all the time, seeing that their whole society is just kaizen. It's no waste. It's simple. And it's the greatest thing ever. That's all. Thanks so much. Until next time.